friends! Today we are switching gears from my usual world of ceramic and porcelain clay to go and play with some polymer clay. This is actually from the beginning of my sculpting journey. I usually use ceramic and porcelain clay nowadays, but when I very first started, as I'm sure most people do, because I didn't have access to a kiln and it's a lot cheaper to play with, I started sculpting with polymer clay. At the time that I was making this, I was a little bit lonely. It was in the middle of the pandemic and not being able to see people. I spent a lot of time with my dogs and I had a lot of fun and I wanted to immortalize them. The very first video on my channel actually was of my first dog, and I am finally getting around to editing the second video. This was the second thing that I ever sculpted, so bear with me a little bit. If you haven't seen the newer videos on my channel where I'm working in ceramic and porcelain clay, it does get better. But I wanted to share this sculpting process because it was a lot of fun and it cheered me up and kept me company. And the final product is a little bit weird, and that's totally okay because that's just art. And when we're making things for ourselves, especially to bring about some extra happiness, that's really all that matters, is that we have fun and that we like the final product. Yes, this is a little bit weird because I gave my dog a haircut, saved the hair after it was clean, of course, and I may have glued it on to give the final touch on the sculpture, but I think it wouldn't have turned out anywhere near as good without a little piece of my baby stuck on forever. But probably my other favorite part of this sculpture ended up being the very last addition of UV resin on the eyes and the nose. It just really brought it to life. So if you're in the world of polymer clay, I definitely suggest grabbing some UV resin and a little UV flashlight. I actually use this sometimes on my ceramic and porcelain sculptures after the fact if I don't want to run it through the kiln another time, just to add a little bit of extra clear glossy parts. Since finishing this little polymer sculpture as well as my other puppy in polymer clay, I have tested out polymer clay versus ceramic clay and making the exact same thing side by side, and I tested it and I got a lot of experience working in the two, so that video will be coming to the channel very soon if you're interested in the differences between polymer clay and ceramic clay. I hope you enjoyed watching me bring to life the cutest little spark plug of a puppy, and if you have any questions about the process of building this little guy or anything to do with sculpting or ceramic or sculpey polymer clay, let me know in the comments below, and let me know what you want to see me sculpt next because I am uploading videos every week. I hope you can find some time to make something fun and make a little buddy that you can put on your desk and keep you company when the world closes up and it feels like it's just you. Don't worry, it's not. We all feel like that sometimes.